Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chapter 5 of my sci-fi thriller, Chasing the Unseen. This is a reading from my zero draft, so there will be corrections and changes and updates to all the chapters that I read when I do publish the book, just as a disclaimer. So let's jump into it. Chapter 5, A Wolf Did Not Do That. Kiera Sutton, POV. The morning air was crisp, and the sun gleamed on the lake as if its rays danced across the water. The birds sang while the lilies swayed in the breeze. It would have been the perfect day for Kelsey and me to take the boat out. But instead, I was waiting for my best friend so we could investigate her death. We needed to uncover something to clear my name in my sister's disappearance. I refused to call her dead. I knew what I saw. She had to be out there somewhere. Robin arrived on time. Hey, have you eaten? Why is everyone so concerned with my eating habits these days? I asked. Because you didn't eat for 3 days and like a bird until yesterday, she snapped. I ate something, Mother Hen. Can we go? Fine. Grandpa's waiting for us. We can talk on the way. Did you see the news? I asked Robin. Yes, you mean the weird animal deaths, weird lights, or the military aircraft. All that and the 2 hikers that are missing. Kiki, hikers go missing up here all the time. I'm sure they'll turn up. Robin, something weird is happening. Animals have their throats ripped out, but there's no blood on the ground. There's strange lights in the sky. Military helicopters have been spotted chasing those lights. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, if we could not prove anything, remember what you promised me, right? Yes, I remember. The rest of the car ride was just us singing along to songs we knew by heart and looking at incredible scenery. It was like magic. How could you go from somewhere I lived by a beautiful lake-fed creek that came down from the falls to the craziness that was my life right now? This valley was full of cattle ranches, living in picture postcard views, rolling meadows in the summer, snow-covered mountains in the winters, crystal clear lakes. All year round, this place was magic. The ranch that we were going to was Robin's family's. It had been in her family for generations. Her father was one of 5 sons. All of them except her dad had worked at the ranch. Her dad had a mind for science and went on a different path. I could see Robin following her father in that path as well. My best friend was uber smart. So, how is your pop Sci? I asked her about Gramps Cyrus Atmore. Good, but upset. He's losing cattle and livestock to whatever this predator is, and he's not sure how to stop it. The other night, it broke down a barn door and got 2 of his calves. The weird thing is that it took him out of the barn, and there were no drag marks to the stop. Pops found them, but yeah, he has no idea how it happened. When did this happen? Last night. Does he still have the bodies? Yep, he said he was waiting for the game warden to come look at them and the barn. How could a wolf push a barn door down or carry 2 calves at once somewhere else to eat them? It didn't eat them. What? Again, I am afraid to tell you this, Kiki. What, Robin? The throat was slightly ripped, but there was no blood, none on the ground and none in the animal. Robin's tone let me know she was giving credence to my theory. Pop's Eye was waiting for us at the ranch's front gate. Hey, Pops, Robin called as he walked to us, addressing me first. Sweetheart, I'm so sorry for your loss. He hugged me tightly. Thanks, Pop. It doesn't seem like it's real, was the only response I could give him for now. He nodded sorrowfully to me. Well, do you girls want to see this? I'd understand why Kelsey'd want to see it, but this was right up her alley. God rest her soul. What do you mean right up her alley? I asked. Well, she seemed to keep it really quiet. She might have been embarrassed by her hobby, but she wasn't anything that seemed unusual, always studying all the angles. So has this happened before? The cattle loss? Yeah, same thing's happened again, probably 2 years ago, but the police kept it quiet. Even the game warden was cagey about it. He took a breath and turned to the pasture. Well, let's get this over with. When we got to the calves, I was unsure what I was looking at until we got closer. It looked like the calves were sleeping on their sides. Then the smell hit, and through the grass you could see the injuries to the necks of the animals. A wolf did not do this, I muttered. Yeah, I know. A big one has been spotted, though. He seems a little bit off. The warden said it might have rabies. Have any of the other neighbors reported anything like this? Yep, every ranch has been hit, except for the new neighbors, the Blackwoods. Since they only have 300 head of cattle, they'd notice more than I would. When did they move here? Oh, about 3 months ago. They bought the old Aiellis farm. Lucas Blackwood's his name. Seems nice. He's quiet. I like that in a person. Your sister called him Luke, though, not Lucas, and I think she did it to tick him off. My sister knew him? Yeah, I thought he was a little bit off initially, but your sister vouched for him. She never mentioned him to me. That's weird, right? I asked Robin more than Pops. Well, you've been busy with work and getting ready for college. Maybe it's no big deal, and she doesn't have time to tell you, Robin offered. Come on, girls. Let me walk you back up. Once we arrived at Robin's truck, I turned to face her and Pops. The Blackwoods are new in town, and all this started when they got here. We need to check out that ranch. Check it for what? Now, girl, don't you go traipsing around on their property. They have no trespassing signs up everywhere. All right, you girls be safe and drive straight back to town. Whatever's killing the livestock is still out there, and so's that rabid wolf. Pop hugged us tightly and left me looking at Robin with hopeful eyes. We have to investigate that ranch, Robin. I have to know if he knows my sister and his connection to all this. So we do what? We walk up to the door, accuse him of killing cattle, and hold your sister hostage with alien vampires and alien Vikings. No, we just snoop around a little before knocking on the door. Kiki, your lack of understanding the English language astounds me. You just described trespassing onto land, saying anyone who does that will be shot on sight. You don't know that. The sign could just say trespassing or keep out. You're an idiot. Yeah, I know. But look who's driving me. Come on, Robin. Let's go. Until next time.